Welcome to American Nightmares. Hey, horror fiends, welcome to American Nightmares, where we unearth the most terrifying true stories from America's darkest shadows. In the dead of night, when the world sleeps, horrors awaken. Tonight, we're diving into three true tales of terror that strike between midnight and dawn. From a cursed motel in Oregon to a haunted graveyard in Louisiana and a sinister presence in a Colorado cabin, these stories will keep you awake till sunrise. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and share your own creepy dead of night encounters in the comments. Let's brave the darkest hours. In February 2016, 39-year-old motel clerk David Reese worked the night shift at a rundown motel off Highway 101 in Oregon. A 1950s establishment with flickering neon signs and rumors of a guest who vanished in 1978, leaving behind occult symbols scratched into the walls. David, a weary man saving for a new start, dismissed the tales, focused on his logbook. On February 15, a stormy night, rain lashed the motel, thunder rumbling, the clock striking midnight. At 12:30 a.m., a low hum vibrated through the lobby, like chanting from room 13, long vacant. David's desk lamp flickered, revealing a figure at the check-in counter. Tall, in a tattered coat, face obscured, eyes glowing like fogged glass. His radio hissed, chanting, "Check in." The air chilled, smelling of mildew and ash, as his phone glitched, displaying "Stay Forever" in red text. The figure pointed to room 13, its door creaking open down the hall. David called the sheriff, reporting a trespasser, but deputies found no one, suggesting a prank. After they left, the figure reappeared in the lobby, closer, its voice rasping, "Sign the book." Visions flooded David's mind. The 1978 guest, a drifter, conducting a ritual, binding his spirit to the motel. The figure's touch burned David's hand as it forced him to write in the logbook. Lights flickered, walls oozing black symbols. David barricaded himself in the office, but the figure materialized, pointing to a 1978 key. Burning it, the figure screamed, a hollow wail, and vanished, the storm easing at 3 a.m. Dawn revealed the motel intact, but room 13's walls bore fresh symbols. Deputies dismissed it as vandalism. Locals confirmed the guest's hauntings during storms. David quit, moving to Portland. He says, "It's still in room 13, waiting for guests." In November 2017, 33-year-old florist Anna Benoit visited a historic graveyard in Louisiana's Bayou country to lay flowers for a client's memorial. The cemetery, dating to the 1800s, was rumored to be haunted by a groundskeeper who died in 1920, his spirit guarding the graves. Anna, a practical woman with a love for history, ignored the tales, working late on November 10, a foggy night, thunder echoing over the marshes. At 1 a.m., a scraping sound came from the graves, like a shovel on stone. Anna's lantern flickered, revealing a figure among the tombstones, gaunt, in tattered overalls, eyes hollow, holding a rusted shovel. Her phone glitched, displaying "Stay Buried" in red text. The air chilled, smelling of wet earth and decay, as whispers rasped, "Join the graves." A skeletal hand rose from a plot, clawing at the soil. Anna called 911, reporting a disturbance, but police found no tracks, blaming animals. After they left, the figure reappeared, closer, its shovel scraping. Visions hit, the groundskeeper's death, crushed by a collapsing mausoleum, his spirit bound to the cemetery. The figure pointed, graves opening, hands reaching. Anna ran, but fog thickened, paths looping back to the figure. Her lantern caught a headstone etched with her name. She found an old groundskeeper's log in a crypt detailing his death. Burning it, the figure vanished, the fog lifting at 4 a.m. Dawn showed the graveyard untouched, but Anna's name was gone from the headstone. Police dismissed it as a prank. Locals confirmed the keeper's hauntings during storms. Anna relocated to Baton Rouge, avoiding cemeteries. It guards the dead and wants more. In January 2018, 18-year-old college freshman Ryan Patel stayed at a family cabin in Colorado's Rocky Mountains, a 1960s retreat surrounded by snow-covered pines. The cabin was rumored to be haunted by a trapper who froze in 1935, his shadow seen in the windows. Ryan, a skeptic studying biology, planned to study for exams. On January 20, a freezing night, a blizzard raged, thunder rare for winter, shaking the cabin. At 2 a.m., a low moan came from the walls, not the storm. Ryan's lantern flickered, revealing a faceless shadow in the doorway. Tall and distorted, eyes like black voids. His phone glitched, showing "Watch me" in red text. The air froze, smelling of pine and rot, as whispers hissed, "Stay warm." Windows frosted over, etching claw marks. Ryan called the sheriff, reporting an intruder, but deputies couldn't reach the cabin in the storm, advising him to stay put. The shadow grew, filling the room, its touch burning Ryan's arm. Visions hit. The trapper's death, freezing alone, his spirit bound to the cabin. The shadow pointed, logs in the fireplace igniting unnaturally. Ryan barricaded himself in the loft, but the shadow appeared, claw marks spreading. He found an old trapper's journal under a floorboard, detailing his death. Burning it, the shadow vanished, the blizzard easing at 5 a.m. Dawn showed the cabin intact, but claw marks lingered. Deputies later found no evidence, suggesting hallucinations. Locals confirmed the trapper's hauntings during blizzards. Ryan moved to Denver, avoiding cabins. "It's in the shadows," he says, waiting for warmth. Horror fiends, the dead of night has spoken. These true American nightmares tales, a cursed guest haunting an Oregon motel, a keeper stalking a Louisiana graveyard, and a shadow lurking in a Colorado cabin, prove the darkest hours hide terrors no one escapes. Did these stories keep you awake? Smash that like button and subscribe to American Nightmares for more true horrors. Got a creepy dead of night encounter? Spill it in the comments. We're dying to hear. Hit the bell to catch every scare and share this video to spread the fright. Until the next midnight strikes, keep your lantern lit and your courage close. This is American Nightmares, fading into the dark. Stay haunted.